Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, passion for excellence.
Here are today's top headlines. There's not going to be a car czar. Instead, we'll get a team of bureaucrats to manage the auto industry. GM inches closer to a bankruptcy as the UAW walks out on negotiations. Up next, we'll be back with the news behind the headlines. This is Autoline Daily for Monday, February 16, 2009, and now the news. Tough week for the auto industry, especially GM and Chrysler. They have to present their viability plans tomorrow, but to whom? The Detroit News reports there will not be a car czar to restructure the auto industry. Instead, it will be handled by a panel headed by Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner and National Economic Council Director Lawrence Summers. Also with people from the Departments of Transportation, Energy, Labor, Commerce, the Treasury, and the Environmental Protection Agency. Is it just me, or does anyone else think this sounds like a bureaucratic morass? And could it be they can't get anyone to be the car czar because no one wants to go down in the history books as the guy that oversaw the collapse of the auto industry? Wait, it gets worse. The Wall Street Journal reports that General Motors is possibly inching closer to bankruptcy. Part of the plan includes going into Chapter 11, forming a new company, and liquidating all failing assets in a big fire sale. It could also redo contracts that it has with unions, bondholders, dealers, and suppliers. Or it could just get more money and try to soldier on, as it's been doing. But the Detroit Free Press reports that UAW negotiators walked out on talks with GM over the weekend, saying the company is being unfair to workers and favoring bondholders. And all this leads me to believe we're not going to see a viability plan presented to the Treasury tomorrow, at least not from GM. Let's look at some product. Swiss automaker Rinspeed will unveil a concept at the Geneva Motor Show called the iChange that will be able to transform from a one-seater sports car to making room for 3 people. At the push of a button, the back end of the roof pops up to create more room for passengers. This allows the vehicle to be as aerodynamic and lightweight as possible with just one passenger. The vehicle runs on an electric motor powered by lithium-ion batteries. In case you missed it, at the 2009 Detroit Auto Show, Maserati just made a video available of the new Quattroporte Sport GTS. Changes to the new model compared with the Quattroporte S include a more powerful V8 4.7-liter engine with power increased to 433 horsepower, new gear shift software for more driver enjoyment, and tweaks to the front and rear suspension and the exhaust system. The new vehicle also features a sportier and more aggressive look. Coming up next, let's take a look at some of the manufacturing processes involved with the Tesla. We'll be back right after this.
Changing tires out here could be dangerous, but with these tires, I don't need to worry.
Bridgestone.
Recently, we were able to get inside Tesla and take a look at how it puts its cars together. Isaac Bouchard reports.
There aren't many showrooms in the entire world that can claim to be part of the manufacturing and production process. In fact, there's probably only one. This one. Tesla's Bay Area store showcases its exotic electric sports car in the front. When you walk around back, you're greeted by this, the powertrain installation facility, which, in reality, is the final assembly point for this unique roadster. The car is engineered, designed, and developed just down the road at Tesla's headquarters. But since it's a low-volume, high-quality sports car, it's put together by the team who's been creating specialty cars for more than 50 years now, Lotus. Once that assembly is completed in the United Kingdom, it's shipped to Menlo Park for the powertrain installation. This rather unassuming building is actually the place where the Tesla body becomes electric. Technicians start by installing the ESS, or Energy Storage System, better known as a battery pack, which weighs almost 1,000 pounds.
Make sure your brake line is wet.
Good. Next, they put in the electric motor. Finally, they finish up with the PEM, or Power Electronic Module, which is the power inverter and the charging system for the Roadster. few more tweaks and another green car is born. The question then becomes, what's it like to drive?
That was Isaac Bouchard for Autoline Daily. And that's it for today's top news in the global automotive industry. But don't forget, we've got a live webcast coming this Thursday at noon with Tom Walsh from the Detroit Free Press, John Stoll from the Wall Street Journal, and Jim Hall from 2953 Analytics, talking all about this mess that we're seeing with the turnaround planned in Washington. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Visit our website for even more great content all week long. Autoline Extra, Dawn's Journal, podcasts, and even more. So click over and get the inside view at AutolineDetroit.tv.